Hello everybody, Redking here, welcome to another Dokkan battle video. So, I'm back from the business trip. I was able to get back a little bit earlier than scheduled, so that's pretty good. We have the boy, LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's EZA available. We were grinding it on stream, so for those who are watching this right after, I appreciate it. If you guys can be able to check this guy out, see how good he's going to be, especially on this new shift into providing buffs to the hybrids team. So we got a super attack here, greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy and greatly lowers defense. And now we get some stacking opportunities here on the 18 key. So we're raising attack, so stacking attack, greatly raising defense. That's 50% raise in defense there. And then we're causing mega colossal damage to the enemy and massively lowering defense. His leader skill, of course, movie heroes category key +4, 150 to stats, or super key or super tech type key +4, all stats 100%. This was way back in the day where this is a yellow coin LR, so do keep in mind for that. He was more lenient to movie heroes, but now since we got a ZCA, he is going to be more reliant on movie heroes and hybrid Saiyans. So we got some good stuff going on here, especially with the recent buffs that we got. So we're getting attack and defense was 200%. We're getting 2 key per key to obtain. We're launching an additional super. We're getting a 20% chance to crit, and we're randomly changing key spheres of a certain type, excluding tech, to tech key spheres. So we're getting 30% damage reduction and guard for the first 4 turns from the character's entry turn. I do want to keep an eye out for this because defensively he might not look super great, but again, that's just what I've been reading on paper, especially with all the stats that we got here down below. I could be wrong on that statement. So yeah, we're getting for every key sphere obtained, we're getting attack and defense +10%, so it's going to be very good to try to get him as much key spheres as possible. When attacking with the 12 or more key, we're getting attack and defense +100%. When attacking with 18 or more key, we're getting attack +100%. We're getting attack +159% and a chance of performing a critical hit +20% when HP is 58% or less. We might have to try to take some damage here. We're getting attack +159% and a chance of performing an additional 20% chance to crit, starting from the 5th turn from the start of the battle. We're getting an additional defense +159% and a chance of performing a critical hit +20% when there's another movie heroes category ally on the team, or when there's another hybrid Saiyans category ally attacking in the same turn. Since the whole team is paired up with hybrid Saiyans / youth characters, we do have to keep them alongside like a hybrid Saiyans unit, so that way we fulfill that condition. We're getting an additional defense +159% and a chance of performing a critical hit +20% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku. Now, I don't think we can fulfill that or when there's another youth category ally attacking the same turn. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Goku, like a normal Goku, right? Maybe like if you do run this guy, maybe like on a Power Beyond Super Saiyan, could be pretty good. So that way you can be able to run the gods and you can have a Goku alongside him. But we're running a Kid Goku. But at least we're also getting that youth condition available, so that way we can be able to run some other youth characters here. We'll talk about the active skill in a moment. Of course, a nice little buff there for a turn. We got him here with some decent equips, not the greatest. I really thought that he was going to get some equipment available for him, but he's not getting any. So we're going to run him here. This is the build that I got. Of course, the less crit you will want to give this guy, the better, due to all the crit chances that he's getting on his passive there. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see how we do here. We got him on a 220/250% leader skill there. We do have Path to Power to Goku, but I guess he does count as Kid Goku, right? We do need to play the active skill as well. The active skill was one of the better ones when he came out, right? Unit being released was high because of that movie for Gohan was the second telling of Super Saiyan 2 for him. Let me put another... Well, I guess we can follow along with this OST. but they chose a really bad art for the card. Yeah, the LR art. I mean, I do like this one. I think it's pretty cool. All the flashings and stuff after he delivers that brilliant strike, I think the name of the super attack is. So, all right, so we have him on slot 1 here, 382k defense. I might run Pan on slot 1 because I don't want to get stunned, and I'm smelling a super. That's just how my mind works, man. Let me do this, yeah. Like, I don't want to get supered immediately. If we die, then, yeah, I guess egg on my face, but I don't want to get killed. Alright, so we're gonna get the support from Path to Power right here. We also got some support from Pan. Yeah, please dodge, Pan. No dodge. Okay, great start. Woo! Alright, we're back. Hopefully the game doesn't destroy me again. Dude, I just came back from like a work trip, man. Let me do my thing. So we're at 335k defense. We had some good support from Path to Power Kid Goku, but not anymore because we had to die. Alright, so I collected a bunch of key spheres here. We're at 429k. Let's see how we do here on this rotation. 429k defense. We got some damage reduction, which is good. Okay, that's fine if we get sealed. That we can be able to get some good footage out of Gohan here then. So Gohan is looking 29 million. Okay, that's a pretty decent start. That's not bad. Again, we do have to be under a certain HP threshold so he can be able to get some additional attack buffs. But for now, we're getting some defense buffs there because we got some Hybrid Saiyans characters attacking the same turn. We also have some... we don't have a Goku ally, but we do have another youth character on the team. So we're getting an additional defense buff there. But the most that we can get is whenever we get like some... whatchamacallit? The 59% HP or less buff. That is when we can be able to look a lot better. So let's do this right here. That way we can get the support to the entire team. Hey, we get the KO screen too. Let's go. I didn't get this on camera when I was doing the showcase for these guys. It's cool. It's cool. I'll leave that there. Nice. Very nice. Now we also want to play his active skill. I do want to play it once we dip below HP because I don't want to go in this. Actually, let me leave these guys together. So right now we're looking at 577k defense. Again, do remember these guys. This Gohan now stacks defense on his 18 key, so that's going to be very useful. I could go for the double support here, so let's just go ahead and do that. I'm hopeful that we just don't obliterate Oceanus here, because we're doing some damage. We're doing a lot of damage here. I do want to say that the healing can be pretty frustrating because, of course, this guy's generating tech key spheres. He does want to be below 58% HP or less, so that way we can get the extra attack buff. But I guess we're going to be looking at him a little bit more defensively. Again, he is stacking attack. It's just not as fast as him stacking his defense. So we're at 669k. The only support that we're getting here is from the Goten and Trunks active, so I think we're looking pretty good here. We might not see Gohan on this turn, actually. Just letting you guys know, because the Goten and Trunks, man, are so strong. They're just really, really good. They're so powerful. Yeah. Okay, dude. Next time I'll make sure to float them off. Or something, because that's a lot. It's a lot of damage. A lot of damage that these guys were doing. Alright, so on the next turn, you guys are going to see that Gohan is no longer going to have his guard, no longer going to have his damage reduction. So we're going to have to solely depend on the defense races that we're going to get on Super. So that's going to be very crucial to have there. If we do finish off this Naturon Shenron, and we move over to... who's next? Is it Nova? I think it's Nova. So if we move over with Nova Shenron coming in, we're gonna have a pretty tedious time here, because I think I don't know if he locks. Or is it ice? I keep forgetting if ice does that. It's been a long time since I've taken on these guys. Yeah, like, look at that. Look at the damage that these guys are doing. They're dishing out so much. Alright. So, I want to test this out now, because we did lose our guard. We lost our damage reduction. But we got some good links. Actually, we're only getting Super Saiyan. That's interesting. What are we getting with Gohan here? Getting Saiyan Warrior, raise on the family, prepare for battle. Let's stick with Gohan for a little bit. If I do, we do have to collect those Rainbow Key Spheres there at the end. Yeah. So we can get that extra support here. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. We're getting 6 key. So we're looking at 1,000,000 defense now. Gohan will have his damage reduction, so he won't get destroyed here. I don't know how this Gohan is built. So we should be fine, I'm assuming. Maybe? I mean, yeah, we got some damage reduction support from Path to Power as well. We're also getting the support from the active skills here, so basically 40% attack and defense from Goten and Trunks. Also getting the support and damage reduction support from Path to Power Goku here. I think that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan might look pretty good. Let's see how high he can get up to. We're over 1,000,000 defense here too. Okay, Gohan, you wanna relax, buddy? We wanna see your Super Saiyan 2 version. Okay. This is not gonna hurt, unfortunately. Yep. Nice dodge there. 79! Oh. That's pretty good. That's a nice little switch that we did there. We're getting a support buff for Gohan for at least 2 turns. Nice KO screen. The only thing that I hate is that the rocks pause there in the KO screen. So it's like, why? But that's pretty good. I like that KO screen. Is that when they first? Nah, I feel like they started bringing KO screens a lot sooner than that. There's no point in not doing that. I do want to take damage. I want to take some damage, but I don't know who can be able to take it, since mostly these guys are gonna be like tanking everything. But yeah, you guys are gonna see that you're finding it a little bit difficult. And by the way, I can't move because of rotation locking. You're gonna find it a little bit difficult to try to get Gohan's 58% HP buff. Kind of sad that they didn't reverse that to like having it be 58% HP or more instead of or less, because you're gonna have to try to dip below HP and make it so that you get that extra attack buff. So that's another issue here that we need. We kind of need to be under 58% HP in order for us to use the active skill. Because his active skill condition, it can be activated starting from the when HP is 58% or less with a movie heroes category ally whose name includes Goku, or on the team starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn. So we don't get to that point. That's one. Second, I think we have a movie heroes Goku, but it's Path to Power Goku, so he's youth. So we won't be able to do his active skill. There's so many factors there. You have to dip below HP. And you have to have a Goku who's a movie hero unit. Of course, that can be easy because we got the LR gods. But you will want to fit them on a team that I can actually like give them some good utility. And this is the best team for it. But actually, I think I was under some HP thresholds. We're not going to be able to dodge. However, we do get supered here. We're going to die. But give me 1 second. Let me reset. We could get the opportunity of seeing that. We're not going to be able to see the active skill. We're just trying to get the attack support at the end. So let me refresh real quick. Alright, so we're back. Let's collect all of these, because this is the most key spheres that we're going to collect. We got a pretty good rotation here. As long as we don't die, we could see some good stuff coming in. Actually, let me keep Gohan. I keep forgetting. Let me keep Gohan in here because we're getting that extra support from extra support in terms of links. So of course we're getting super. All right, well, let me jump into another fight. All right, we're back. So we got him on this little team setup here. We got the Earth Protecting Heroes team that we can possibly try to use him on a setup that we can have a Movie Heroes Goku. You know, since Gohan desires it. Such a shame that they don't update active skills with ECAs, man. It's kind of unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll take advantage of using him on this team setup. We're on this event, the Dokkan's Ultimate Choice, like, Ultimate Players' Choice Battle. Just to test him out, just to test the waters with him, because I do want to see him on a long event, but I also want to see him dipping under a certain HP threshold. I want to see him getting some actual usage, right? Because I want to see everything from the Gohan. I want to see him dipping below 58% HP. I want to see him getting the Goku next to him, so that way we can get the active skill. I want to see all those things happening with him. So it's going to take us a bit. And the team composition for this one had to go the same way, the same route that we had to go for here. So, hey, we got a 27 million attack stat here from this Gohan. Not bad. And we're getting the additional guaranteed here. Pretty good. We can get the hidden potential system additional. Yes, sir. And then, of course, this super attack is greatly raising attack and defense for the turn. So, okay. I was gonna say perfect. We got oh, okay, we got hit. Okay, nice, perfect. How much are we taking here? Ah, that's pretty good. Oh, of course, this Gyro doesn't hit that hard. Somebody has to remind me on chat how much this guy hits for, but it shouldn't be too much, right? So we'll take that. What type of genjutsu are you in? Yeah, people want to be nice for a change, it seems. A typo to Beast John Cena, exactly. Just get him in there. Alright, can we... I was gonna say, can we kill? So that way we can shift over to the next rotation, but that's fine. Alright, I'll drift Gohan off rotation. This whole purpose of drifting him off is because I want to see him paired up with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Are we able to use this reversible exchange here in his active? Because basically I just want the active skill for the Gohan and Goten. I mean, yeah, Goten and Trunks, sorry. For the support here, because of course we're providing 20% support for youth category characters. So we're good on that. That's all I want from Gohan, and of course linking with the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is gonna be the next best thing for him. So we'll take that to our advantage here. Some solid super attack so far. Of course, again, we do want to dip below a certain HP threshold because I want to... Well, this is not great. This is not a great rotation. I want to get the active skill. It's one, and then we can get the extra attack buff. Alright, so I'm gonna put him on slot 1. This is dangerous, but the reason being we don't have any other like slot 1 characters right now. And we can be able to see how Gohan works with his guard, with his damage reduction, with some extra defenses. So we're at 514k. And we'll keep him next to a Goku as well, because is it on the same turn that Goku needs to be in for that active skill to proc? On the team. It says on the team, so we'll keep it like that. I missed out on the attack stat. 36, okay. 36 million, not bad. 25 million additional super. Again, we are getting that guaranteed additional. And then we'll hit a potential system normal. Okay. Him and Vegito did decently well. I'm talking about the tech Vegito. He links pretty well with the AGL Goku from the Super Gogeta reversible exchange. It's the most amount of linking partners that I can see from him. So, all right. Of course, we're not gonna do uber mega damage here, but this is good. We're basically stalling a little bit. I want to see if we can be able to take some damage as well, so that way we are able to do the things that we need to do. Dip him below HP, making sure that, like right now, we're looking pretty good. Basically, we're on target to get what we need for his active skill and that extra support, that extra attack buff that he's gonna get on his passive here. All right, so all we gotta do is live. That's all we gotta do. This Gogeta doesn't heal. Once we jump in, right? Okay. So again, I'm just doing this for the sake of seeing Gohan's active. So let's do this. I could drift that Gogeta off rotation, and let's keep Vegeta in here. I could do the Proton break. This is one of those instances that we don't need the Vegeta and Gogeta. I just want to see Gohan. I just want to see how Gohan performs with, you know, all the things that we need with the heal. Not the heal, the attack buffs that he's getting, things like that. So oh yeah, they get on the family. What other links did they get? On the family, prepare for battle, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, those things, which are very useful. Hey, my boy Kensei, how's it going, dude? Yeah, we do need a new BoJack movie Gohan. I wanted a Dokkan Festival like base form Gohan from that fight, so that he can go into Super Saiyan 2. That would be so good. Alright, so we're definitely jumping into the next turn. We're going to be fighting Trunks here. And we're going to be able to see Gohan with his attack buff. We're also going to get to see him with his active skill, which we're going to proc here. And of course, we're going to see him with the support that we're going to get from the Goten and Trunks. So let's play all of these active skills, because why not? I don't know what it is, dude. It's I got goosebumps, bro. I got them. It's pretty rare that a game like this gives me goosebumps, but here we are. So here's what we're gonna do. We got the active skill, which we're getting 58% attack and defense. Actually, no, 59% attack and defense. And we're getting the 12 key for one turn. So we're getting that. We're getting all of those things from our passive, since we're going to be attacking with 18 or more ki. And we got the active skill support buff from the Goten and Trunks. We're gonna get the Rainbow Ki Spheres, which we're gonna get an additional support buff for the Gohan here. We got some good links active here, except for Shattering the Limit and Gaze of Respect, which of course those are interesting links right here that some of these Gohan and Piccolos have, which we haven't gotten a good one as of yet. Some of the clones have gotten Shattering the Limit, but we're not gonna be... Who can we spot here from this like team setup that we can run here? Maybe that Cell Saga Goku, but we're not doing that. All right, so we're gonna get... I'm gonna try to get as many Ki Spheres as we can. Maybe 7 is the most that we can get. Yeah. So we'll get that. How are we looking here? Over 1 million defense, okay, and that's gonna be a lot higher as well. This is his 5th turn, so we did lose the guard. We're losing the damage reduction as well. But do keep in mind that's the 5th turn that he's like we've shown up, so we're gonna be looking pretty good here. This shouldn't do too much. Yeah. We got all the Ki Spheres that we need with Gohan, so he's going to be pretty good defensively. We got the extra damage reduction and stuff like that. Okay. We want to see Gohan. I actually do want to see. I think this is going to be a pretty good turn for Gohan. We're under the HP threshold, so we're getting absolutely everything from his attack, except for the... Actually, no, we got the... Yeah, we got all the buffs. We got the defensive buffs. We have a Movie Heroes category ally attacking in the same turn or on the team. 94 million. Pretty good. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. 61. We could get the hidden potential system additional. Please, proc. Please do it. Ah. Hey, I mean, that's not bad. And again, he is stacking attack and defense on his 18 ki. So that's pretty good. I like him. I like him a lot. Of course, this is the team that we had to resort to in order for us to be able to get that active skill. And of course, we did have to dip below HP quite a bit for us to get the active skill buff. But so far, I mean, he's looking good. I like him. I like that Gohan. Let's see if we can be able to finish up this fight. I'm gonna check, right? But the video has proven pretty good for our boy Gohan. We've been able to see what the boy Gohan can do here. Yeah, man, I think that's a good place to stop it. And in terms of the showcase, I believe we can be able to see a lot more from him. Just, you know, constantly stacking attack and things like that. The only unfortunate part is that the active skill is only for the turn, right? They don't buff the active skills that they do whenever they do these ECAs, right? So he's looking really, really good. Pretty strong, of course. With the crit chances that he gets on his passive, you definitely don't need to build him like full crit or stuff like that, right? Just giving him some additionals, maybe some extra additionals, maybe some dodges here and there would be pretty good to have, because again, he's going to be raising attack and defense a lot. You do want to take advantage of those additionals on his hidden potential. I might change a little bit of his hidden potential system just to give him a little bit more additionals, or maybe a little bit of his equips, might change him up a little bit. But so far, I feel like he is pretty impressive. I like him. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan ECA. Pretty nice little card, a nice little addition to the team. Much needed, right? Because Hybrid Saiyans now is starting to get a little bit of help with the new release of the Gohan, Goten, and Trunks. And to build up a little bit of the team setup, we have this Gohan CCA. We could get something in the future. I think Videl is going to come through as well, which that Pepial's Videl is going to come in and greatly give some really good support to like Gohan characters, right? And she'll be very useful for this this Gohan, the new Gohan, Goten, and Trunks, teams like that. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan ECA. Appreciate you guys stopping by, watching this video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, check the links down below, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.